Facebook Messenger, LG, Amazon, Android, and more. Let's begin. So the first thing I want to speak to you about is, if you haven't already, download Super Mario Run off the Play Store. It is available now, as it was only available on iPhones and iPad devices, or really Apple devices. So, first thing is that Facebook Messenger, with the newest update, like 2 days ago, they added the feature for all of those cool reactions that I've talked about in earlier videos. Those are now added to, like dislike or thumbs down, really, a bunch of different reactions, that sort of thing. Also, the LG G6 is already being shipped out to customers from T-Mobile. So that is something that I like to see. That is nice that the LG G6 is finally being shipped out to customers. Now, the thing that I like is T-Mobile customers are likely to get fewer scam calls starting April, as it is getting so rare. It's almost exciting these days. For me, I've been getting a ton of spam calls from this one company, and it's just why T-Mobile is pushing out an update for a scam ID for its customers that they know in spam, and scam numbers show up as such. Starting on April 5th, T-Mobile customers won't have to worry about wasting their time answering spam or scam calls, whether it's a salesperson hassling you to buy something or a more malicious imposter call looking to extract money out of you. T-Mobile Scam ID update should notify you when an incoming call is likely a scam. The database is kept up to date in near real time by analyzing every call that comes into the network with behavioral heuristics and intelligent scam pattern detection. When a match is found, the T-Mobile network tags an incoming call and warns a customer that it is likely from a scammer. Because of the way T-Mobile's network manages voice traffic, the uncarrier is capable of analyzing every call to identify and block scammers. However, if you don't want to deal with these calls at all, you can sign up for what T-Mobile calls Scam Block. As it sounds, Scam Block will not only identify potential spam or scam calls, but will automatically block them at the network level. However, if you don't want to deal with these calls at all, well, that's, yeah. So T-Mobile customers will automatically receive the Scam ID update, but any postpaid customers can dial pound on pound, which is pound 664 pound, to enable the feature starting April 5th. Unlike Scam ID, Scam Block won't be enabled automatically for any T-Mobile customers, but all you have to do is dial pound or hashtag 662 pound to turn it on, and pound 632 pound to turn it off. And lastly, to check whether the scam block is on or off, customers can dial pound 787 pound. Well, will you be enabling Scam ID or an Scam Block? Let us know below. So I want to read this from a computer, from an article source, because this was one of the most touching and coolest things that I have ever heard. When I read it, I was just like, whoa. So to me, it was just, I really didn't even care about anything else. When I just saw this, I was just like, whoa. And this is, a 4-year-old gets Siri to help save mom's life. So the presence of mind isn't something you automatically associate with. This is reading from CNET specifically. So I want to read this, well, specifically from Siri, from CNET, just because they have a great way of putting this. So, presence of mind isn't something you automatically associate with 4-year-olds. Yet here's Roman and the story of what he did when his mother collapsed at home in Croydon, UK on March 7th. As London's Metropolitan Police explained on Wednesday, Roman was in the house with his twin brother and younger brother. His mother lay on the floor. Roman realized that he needed to get help, but how? It later emerged that the boy used his mom's smartphone to get in touch with police. He firstly managed to unlock it by pressing her thumb on the phone, and then used Siri function to ask for help, and it dialed 911. 999, and to put him through to emergency services. And the police, 999 is UK's emergency number. So basically, for a 4-year-old, you probably called 911 when you were younger just because you thought it was cool, but like if you're in like one of these crazy situations, you're not going to know who to call. You're not going to be like alerted. They also don't tell you in school who to actually call anymore. They don't teach you this. So like, if I were in a situation, I would probably not know who to call. So I would be freaking out if I were a 4-year-old. So at least he got something. And it's cool that Siri can actually call 999 or 911 in the US too. So the police released a recording of Roman's phone call with the emergency dispatcher. On it, he explained that his mom was dead. When the dispatcher asked what he meant, he replied, "It means she's closing her eyes and she's not breathing." The dispatcher managed to get Roman to tell her his address. Police and paramedics arrived at Roman's house 13 minutes later, broke in and began to administer first aid. His mother regained consciousness at home, the police said, before taking to the hospital. So, I'm going to play a little video clip here. I can also pop it up on screen if you want.
Hello, please, what is your emergency?
Hello, I'm Roman.
Okay, where's your mummy?
She's at home.
And where are you?
At home as well.
Can you do me a favour? Can you go and get mummy?
She can't, she said.
You said mummy was there. What do you mean she said?
It means that she's closing her eyes and she's not breathing.
Right, so do you know where you live?
Close 22.
Can you go to your mummy and shake her for me?
She's not waking up.
Give her a good shake. Shout out, mummy.
Mummy! It didn't work.
Are you in Kenley?
Yes, Kenley.
What is your name?
Roman.
Oh, I feel like I shouldn't have watched that. That's, well, but the lesson is that it's worth teaching your kids what to do in an emergency. Hearing this call brings home the importance of teaching your young child their home address and how to call police or emergency services in an emergency situation, said Superintendent Edelkan, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, of the Metropolitan Police. It is an amazing story, Edelkan added, and thanks to his quick thinking and by asking Siri for help, the little boy saved his mom's life. And it means she is still here and can be extremely proud of him and his brother. Apple didn't immediately respond to a request for comment. However, CEO Tim Cook heard about Roman and posted this on Twitter on Friday. "Incredible story, courageous boy. Well done, Roman. We pray for your mom's speedy recovery. We can only imagine what Roman's mother must think every time she looks at him or her phone." That, I don't know, that just always brings tears to my eyes. So, on to better news. The news is that Android O is out for its first beta update, but it's only available for Nexus 5X, 6P, and the Pixel devices, and the Nexus 7 or 9, I think. But it's only available for those. It's in its first beta, and no one knows what it'll be called. Some people think it'll be called Android O. I'm not going to show any videos for this. If you want to see, there are a couple people that do it. And that's that. So that is Android. And also, another nice thing is you have more budget phones on the road for Amazon, the Moto G5 Plus, and the Alcatel A30. So the Moto G5, the first, which one? So the Moto G5 Plus is going to be a 5.2-inch display, 12 megapixel back camera, a 2 GHz octa-core processor, Snapdragon 625, and it'll start shipping on March 31st. And the Alcatel A38 has a 5-inch display, an 8 megapixel back camera, and a Qualcomm Snapdragon quad-core. This device will ship likely in the next couple of weeks. So if we go here on, if we go to Amazon and actually look at them, so they have the A30 here. It is going to be priced at $60. The Moto G5 Plus will be priced at $184.99. So they have them listed there. But yeah, so that's that. And also, Amazon Prime Air completes its first drone delivery. So that's pretty nice. So if you want Prime Air, it may eventually come into fruition. And that is all the tech news I do have for today. If you did like this, please give it a thumbs up. As always, go into the comments, comment what you think I should add. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and Goodbye.